Marvin Vettori, I mean, this guy's incredible. I mean, that fight that he had against Paulo Costa, I will forever be a fan of Marvin Vettori for that one because, you know, remember Paulo Costa came in at 215 pounds. Oh no, they fought at 205, but he was very, very heavy. Nowhere near the weight class. Marvin didn't even blink. He didn't bat an eyelid. He said, yeah, I'll fight him. I'll fight him, no problem. Sounds nothing like that. He doesn't not talk like this, but he is Italian. But yeah, no, he just impressed me with his attitude. He said, yeah, no problem. I'll fight him. And then in the fight, oh my God, 5 rounds of absolute war. How Vettori took all of those shots and didn't look hurt once. I mean, listen, Paulo Costa's a big dude. He hits hard. He came in heavy, but he also came in condition to go 5 rounds. But as I say, Vettori just looked sensational because he beat him fair and square, but he took a lot of heavy shots in the process. The man is an absolute monster of a man. This is an incredible matchup. You know, Robert Whittaker and Marvin Vettori, both of them, they've lost to Adesanya twice in a row. Right? Well, not twice in a row, they've lost twice. Lost twice, so it's like, a path to fighting Israel again is hard. You know, fighting Israel for a 3rd time, is anything going to change? I'm sure Robert would say yes, and damn sure Marvin Vettori would say yes. Of course they would, you know. I'm sure both of them thought they did very well in their last fights, and they did. It just wasn't enough on the night. But now, it's weird. I mean, if they beat one another, Robert or Marvin beat one another, they're not going to get a title fight. But what they're doing essentially now is fighting the next hardest person. Robert Whittaker's fought everybody else in the top 5. Beat Cannonier, lost to Adesanya twice. Who else is there? So he said there's no one else left for me to fight apart from Marvin Vettori, which makes sense. I love that. I love that attitude. How can you not respect that? And the same thing for Marvin. He said the same thing. He said, yeah, let's go. Let's go. But the thing is, so they're now going to fight the next best person in the division, pretty much with no reward other than the fact that they're fighting. They love to do this. They love to compete, and they get paid. They get paid handsomely, and they're going to be on pay-per-view. So lots to fight for, but the ultimate mission, the ultimate goal is to be the champion of the world. Now, stylistically, when you look at this fight, Marvin is a much bigger guy. He's a big, heavier dude. He hits harder, I would say. I think he's got a better chin as well because, I mean, he showed that against Paulo Costa. So he's the bigger dude. He's going to walk him down. Robert's going to utilize a lot of movement, I would have thought, in this one. Robert has the speed advantage. Robert has the wrestling advantage. He might even be a slicker striker as well. So there's lots of pros and cons on both sides, you know. Neither man choose grappling first. However, I do think Robert will try and mix in a few takedowns. He did that. Since that first fight against Adesanya, he started relying on his wrestling more. So make no mistake, Marvin Vettori better be training his takedown defense because, hey, it's a mixed martial arts contest. That's what you do. You try and surprise your opponents. The element of surprise, take them down, ground and pound, keep them guessing. Marvin fights one way. I mean, listen, Marvin will try a takedown. If there's one right there, he'll go for it. He does jiu-jitsu, he wrestles, he tried taking Adesanya down on occasion. But I think if we're going to see takedown attempts in this one, they're predominantly going to come from Robert Whittaker. I think Robert's faster as well, but Marvin's going to walk him down, try and cut the cage off, back him up against the fence, and look to land those big, massive right hands that he's known for.